We're back again to talk Gala games. Now, I did a video on this yesterday talking about its insane run up. 35% we saw just in one day. Now, has that continued? What can we see coming over the hill for Gala games, and where does the price look like it's going to head? All of that in this video, as well as some OG information that Gala are trying to do that could absolutely skyrocket this into the history books. We're going to take a look at that as well. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel, keep up to date with everything going on with cryptocurrency, and let's dive into it. So Gala games right now. Why is Gala games on the rise? Now, we talked a little bit about it yesterday from an opinion perspective, from what they're bringing to the market and how they are different in this play to earn, play to burn space. Now, this is from a much more technical standpoint, and it says, a glance through the official Twitter handle of Gala Games platform reveals ongoing discussions for its expansion. Now, we talked again at the video yesterday around this 15 mobile games onboarded with over 20 million users. I'm going to leave a link in the description for that so you can go and check it out. But it says the Gala community is also pushing for complete burns, which are 100% of the Gala tokens used in purchases on the platform. We'll take a look at that in a sec. Gala Games is also developing a layer 1 blockchain that will use the Gala token as gas. 50% of the gas collected will be burned. The rest will be redistributed to the founders, node owners, and ecosystem partners. On the upside, Gala has crossed above the 22.022 barrier at the daily MAC moving average of 50, which has constrained its price action since early November 2022. A sustained break above this barrier might trigger further upside moves. In this scenario, Gala may target the daily moving average 200 of 4 cents and then push on to maybe 4 cents with an 8 attached to it, which could be a big move for Gala Games. Where is it currently sitting at? Well, we've had a small pullback now. You can see it cross the 50-day moving average here, but actually you would expect a slight pull. You can see the market is pulling back. Why? Because the S&P 500 is starting to move, as well as a few of the other stock categories. But you can see in crypto, it's red at the minute. We're into Sunday. It's always a bit of a dull day for the markets as we get ready to go into next week. But I do have a sense that next week could be a strong move for the market. I think if we can sustain over this EMA, this 50-day EMA, then Gala Games could really start to run. What else have we got coming down? Well, we talked a little bit about this kind of using this burn mechanism. So again, looking at the storm, this is important. As you can see, these have all the games here on the left hand side currently sat on the Gala Games ecosystem, and then you can see here prices in there that things cost to add to your gameplay. Now, what is Gala Games setting out? Well, they did a poll for the community. It says, what do you think, Gala community? Do we burn 100% of Gala used in purchases on the platform? So any of the purchases that come through here will be used then to convert into Gala tokens and burn the supply. Now, here's the crazy thing when you start to think about it. As the popularity raises, imagine 20 million users onboarded, 15 new mobile games, all of which are purchasing skins, adaptions, weapons, whatever it is to support their gameplay. And then 100% of those purchases start to burn the tokens. All of a sudden, that supply is going to rapidly reduce. What happens when the supply reduces? The price goes up. Your coins become more valuable as they become scarce. We already know people are talking about 100k Bitcoin when the halving comes next year. So it's a really important thing to think about and really well thought out, again, as popularity comes up. And we know that quite a few people have bought into Gala Games, that we could really start to see a significant reduction in that supply. And this is only going to get bigger. We're only going to onboard more games. We're only going to onboard more people. And ultimately, the shift from blockchain into that real world is closer than we think. Gala sets out to be those games that are worth playing with still a blockchain part attached to it. Now, even bigger or even more interesting than that, we had this tweet from Benefact, who is just on a rampage with either communication or really setting out his ambition for the year. It says, wouldn't it be funny if we decided to add utility to the OG Crypto Kitties to a mobile game? I think it would be pretty damn cool. Now, Crypto Kitties, if you haven't been around for long, 2017 launched November. I remember it coming out, one of the first ever blockchain games built on Ethereum, and it was crazy. You could breed, you could buy pets, and it was really, really exciting at the time. However, it was very, very basic, and you can think about how far we've come in just those 5-6 small years. What does the next 4 or 5 years look like in terms of play to earn games, in terms of developing out things like Gala Games that already have a user base and ultimately are onboarding it? The minute people and gamers wake up to the absolute insane potential of blockchain games, we're going to see a definite shift in the market. We're going to see more people coming over to a blockchain games, and even bigger than that, we will start to see people develop and build upon these things. Gala Games really set to be that one in there. You can see again, they have a number of games. You can download the launcher, you can play directly off the website. You can see here that it's in the browser platform or who it actually develops it. And again, this will just become bigger. And then what comes with blockchain games, NFTs, utility, a number of other things. So Gala Games for me right now, very interesting project. We're going to cover it a bit more on the channel. If you want to see that, be sure to like this video. It does let me know you guys like this sort of content, but we can even do some playing of these games. We can even get it on the live stream. A number of things optional that we can do, but you know, we're going to stay close to what happens with Gala Games over the course of the next couple of days. Let's hope the market continues to move up with us, and I think we could be in for a pretty interesting ride with Gala. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of it all, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.